What's going on, family? Hope you guys taking care of yourself, Ashe. Hope you're out in nature getting sun, drinking water. It's very crucial during this time of growth and expansion. Ashe. We have a new name that came in and came out lately. It's been happening. They must have forgot to put their profile on private or ghost. But I had a thought. I wasn't gonna go live today. Then I had a beautiful thought of why I started going live in the first place and why I did this to begin with. You know, I'm not here for perfect people. I'll make that clear. I'm here for the broken. I'm here for my brothers and sisters that might need a positive voice and an encouraging hand to lift them up. Obviously, you have all the power. Good for you. But if I could be some sort of support, some sort of light and influence to you, I think that's a beautiful thing, and I think that's kind of the goal. I think that's kind of the reasoning, you know, for even coming down to this dimension. It starts acting funny, but I think that's the goal. I think, you know, I can't go on my story and bitch about a community and not be an answer as well. I think that's what a lot of people do. So I want to be able to follow through on some of the things that I've started, regardless. And that's kind of why I'm here. You know, I know some of my closest friends on Instagram, some of them could be going through a hard time right now, but I just want to give a shout out, whether they watch it now or later, that I'm here. I'm here. Ashe, I love you guys. I'm about to hit this real quick, and then I'm about to go inside and do a healing session. I call it electric magnetic service, just to attune, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Ashe. So I was at a festival yesterday for like 7 hours, and it was a Dogwood Arts Festival. And Dogwood is a type of wood, and it gives off pollen. It's fucking with my allergies. Ah, shit. Divine Being. So I pulled from Love Planet, created by my sister, Sarah the Goddess, Sarah the Meridian Goddess. I keep this out the last couple days. Ashe. The heart chakra, knowing that we are no thing, family. You know, some of our greatest suffering, bear with me because I'm just going to run my mouth. Some of our greatest suffering is attachment to things. Attachments to even outcomes. Idealisms that we even put on ourselves. Even idealism, I think that's a word, that we can even construct in our own head about who we think we are. When, let me tell you something, you have no idea who you are. And that's the beautiful reason why your ass came down here. Because you are no thing, family. You are no thing. Ashe. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Sitting here chopping it up with the source. I'm like, do I go live? But then I remember why I do this. Why I'm here. I'm not here to criticize people. I'm here to lift people up. I'm here to love people. It's simple. We're here to love, family. We're here to love. One of the highest versions of love is telling the truth. And that's expressing yourself. if not the highest. The only thing higher, I think, than that is giving your life for somebody. Ultimate sacrifice. So I went through my deck, and this is the first card that popped up. Or this was the second card. The first card was this, and it triggered in my head the X Mansion. See, the X Mansion to you could be one thing, but for me, it was a concept that I created because I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted other kids, other men, other women to not have to go through things that I had to go through. And I wanted to be an inspiration of creative divine light that people can learn and expand on their own intuitive gifts, and they can grow. So then I got kind of sappy, I got kind of sad, and I was like, you know what? That's what it's all about, family. And then I pulled Call Your Power Back. And I was about to do that. Then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live, and I want to do it for the collective. For anybody that has an ear. Friend, fro, I don't care. Anybody that has an ear, please hear. If it ain't about love, then why are you doing it? Ashe. And that's what I had to remind myself. Because you can build a house on many foundations. Welcome, Sarah. You can build your house on so many different types of integrity. But to build on love, to build on true authenticity, your building will not fall. Although the world will shake, although the collective may sway back and forth because they haven't built their house out of bricks. No, they built it out of fucking straw and fucking hay. But when it's built out of love, family, even if that's self-building, even if that's rebranding yourself. You know, my sister was telling me about how she's rebranding her company, kind of like what I'm about to be doing with this North Node jumper. It's about to be totally different. Y'all gonna see me once in a blue moon. I'm gonna be really fucking with the locals, the community, because bro, if it ain't about love, then what are we doing, bro? I'm ready. Most High, I pray you hear me through the cosmos right now. I am ready. And I was told to heal. I was told to let go in remembrance of why I started, and to call our energy back, family. Close the circle. I read from my homeboy. He did a thing called the hangover after eclipse, the eclipse hangover. Fucking whatever you think it might be, who cares? Surrender it and come back to the oneness, come back to the heart space. Close your circle. I don't care how long you've been in this game called life. It's important to have spiritual hygiene. And it's the last card I'm going to pull. Rise like the phoenix and go off. You understand what that means? That means you died, bruh, to be transformed. Do you know the story of the phoenix? There's a death process. Let it res where it res, family. A lot of us are undergoing even a heart surgery, bro. An upper heart surgery. That's what I had to go through. Because I'll go loco dealing with... Listen, some of y'all couldn't even deal with yourself in a room, okay? Imagine Uncle Corey having to get on live, an old soul, and try to deal... That's a whole different story. But I had to go with upper heart chakra to unlock that. I had to find it within myself. And remember why I started this shit. You heard? Because I want to build on love. I want to build genuine. I've been on this earth 30 years, bro. 30 years, bro. I've had family who lived in my life that don't know me, bro. And it's time that we start building on love. Start building on the spirit, my friends. So for me, it was an upper heart. And I was revived back to life. And I'm here to stand before you today. That's the story of the Phoenix. And that's a lot of y'all stories too. This is a healing service, is what this is. This is a healing service. If you're trying to figure out what this is for you to surrender and just feel me. I was told to come on here and close the circle. And to me, now that I'm running my mouth, I'm cutting all ties. If you wait for the highest good of humanity, I'm gonna keep doing me and show love. Don't get it twisted. But I'm cutting anything that is dead and has no heart. If we didn't build it out of love and its funky energy, I'm not moving that way, bro. I'm not giving you my time and energy. That's how we all gotta be. And during this Taurus season, bro, it's about self-care. It's about self-care, amen. And I started something, and I'm going to finish it with my Purple Tribe Rose Tribe. My Purple Heart Rose Tribe. Ashe. Thank you, Divine. Alchemy with me, family. Get on the magical school bus and get ready to take off into the higher realms. To the higher courts, they call it. And I start saying some things. I start affirming some things. Start declaring some things. You know, I read a verse. You want to know what it was? Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, and give thanks in all circumstances. For this is the will of God. A lot of us are being called to heal. Why are you running from yourself? Who needs you the most? So I surrender my all. Guys, it could seem like there's a part of me that when you're watching me, but it's not easy being the person on the other side of the screen leading. So I'm trying to learn to surrender in a different way. Trust me, I cry daily, bro. I surrender daily. But to do that in front of people, to do that, to surrender the idealism, to surrender anything, but to do it in front of people, that's a whole different level of intimacy that I'm learning. I'm getting to the point where I can't look at the camera no more. Because I can't, as the guide on the ship, I can't afford to look down and not look at the road. Look down and just look at people, look at the echo chamber. I gotta speak my truth and be authentic, because this year, and the whole reason for this live was for us to come back to the no thing, to the 0 point field. I say, call our energy back. And I wanted to do it publicly. Because I do believe more than the 3 people here, there's more people watching. I believe there's people in the cosmos listening on this conversation. I believe my ancestors are looking down like, what is he doing again? And they're listening. And I want to say I've healed, I've learned, and I've expanded. And I surrender everything, even those thoughts of myself, good, bad, good. Dude, they could be good thoughts. Everything, bro. Clean slate, new, like the phoenix. You know, Ashe. I want to call all our, and those who have an ear and they really surrender. I pray, divine, you know, spirit, you know, whatever word. We surrender all. We call all our energy back, divine. We call all our power back, because sometimes we can give our shit away. We're calling it back. Court succession, calling that shit back. Come here. Ashe, thank you, divine. Hi, Sarah. Steph. Indigo. I pray you guys hear me. I pray there's times where you put the phone down and you don't even look. You don't even look at me. I pray you hear my words, bro. I pray you hear my words. I hope it hits your heart chakra. I hope it hits your heart chakra. That's why I started this. This is electromagnetic service for those that are wondering, and I'm just speaking intuitively. It's about time I did this. Rejoice always and pray without ceasing. And just give thanks in all circumstances. This is the will of God. And that is my will. And I align my will with my highest timeline. And I call all my energy back. Not some. I can feel the winds shaking this trailer. You guys hear that? Listen, bro. I'm real. I don't know. I'm trying to be authentic. Looking at a phone, it may not come across as that way because it's a whole different level of intimacy, but this shit, it happens, bro. When we start affirming some shit, not only are you listening, but you're like, damn it, I'm with you, Corey. Like, damn it, I feel you, King. I'm sick of this. I want to explode. I want to expand. I'm not talking about how much you have in your bank. I'm talking about that energy, bruh. I'm talking about the true currency, bruh. Connect with the bank. Connect with the well of living waters. I don't care how long you've been in life. This is a perfect opportunity to dip yourself into this and come out new. Come out free. Ashe, today is Sarah's birthday and you weren't gonna tell me? Oh, happy birthday, Sarah. I hope I can give you the real gift of love. Yes, because I know I met you. I know you, people seen me. I hope, because I'm old, bro. I'm an old soul. I've been through a lot, bro. I don't have many that stick with me, bro. And this is not nothing to cry about, but as I get older as a man, I'm starting to see the imprint of life that I gave. And I tell you one thing, it wasn't my highest version, not always. So I want to be able to do that with everything I come in contact with. Because let me tell you something, things go around. It's called the circle of life. And if you build on the true foundation, if you build on something that's authentic, if you build on the truth, my friend, it will last you all test of times. Yes, family. Yes, family. Ain't nothing gonna break that shit. God won't even trump that shit. I need you to hear me. That's how much he looks. It's not like he can't. It's that he honors you. And his will. Rejoice always. Pray without ceasing. Give thanks in all circumstances. For this is the will of God. His will. You have a will too. Thank you. Ashe. So family, if it ain't about love, then why are we doing it? I want to call back all our energy. Good, bad, and ugly. Those that really fuck with you will come back. I call all cords and attachments. Anything does not serve our highest good. And just like it's Sarah's birthday, we can be birthed again. Sarah, I was called to come on here. This one's a little different. This wasn't like duty. This was like a call. This was the first card I pulled, I believe. I was like, damn. Because I always leave this one right here to remind myself why I started. Then this came up. I'm like, damn, so I'm about to do a little quick electromagnetic service to myself real quick. And then that came up. And then I remember why I started this whole thing. I remember why I even did this, bro. I'm like, why did I even have cards made? Last year, I never knew you guys, bro. I made cards already, bro. Look at this. I got my niece doing things like this. My niece did this yesterday. She gave me this bottle and she put flowers in it. Acts of true currency. Acts of love. Being around these kids made me heal faster on a whole different level. It healed me on a whole different level. Fast time, real time. Kids are innocent, so it's not like I had no time to bullshit. It's like, I miss you, Uncle Corey. Like, yo, I'm telling you, that shit got me in my feelings real quick, bro. I was looking for something I couldn't perceive because I didn't have it within myself. I was looking for love. And now that imagine searching for something you don't even know what it looks like. Woo. lot of us could have eclipse hangovers, whatever. Retrograde, call it what you want. Come to the I am. Come to the no thing that's within you. Come to spirit and dip in the water. Ashe. Right, Steph? This has been the longest year for us. In linear, energetically, not linearly. Some of us been together, like you said, a year, and it felt like 3. We had a couple stories since then, a couple chapters since then of evolution within our own self. And now as we go a trip around the sun one more time, it's good to have you here, dead ass, bro. I will be making my way out there. Just like leaving the States was such a scary process for me. Like leaving my house, leaving everything was scary, bro. But something was under my feet. Every time I stepped out in the void, something was under my feet. I'm like, oh, so I'm learning to fly? Yeah, you're learning to fly. I took an oath to be my highest self at all costs. My DNA is restored, activated, transformed, transfigured, embodied my soul. Essence, I will my wisdom into the divine. I forgot to say, I intend to be my highest self at all costs. I say. Came out the underworld, family. These cards are a story within humanity. That's why our truth sells. This is the real story of us. Do you hear me, family? Speaking of higher heart healing, that's the phoenix. That's because the phoenix dies, bro. The story of the phoenix, it becomes a whole different it becomes ashes, and then it becomes fire. And the reason the higher heart is interesting, at least for me, is because I had it locked. My heart was in a box somewhere and I couldn't find it. Had no confidence, no emotional stability or balance within myself, let alone had courage. But now I'm courageous and bold and brave, and so are we. I say, let me tell you something. And then when we meet, we're gonna have to learn who we are on a chemical level, on our first language. Meta is the mind. We are not just the mind. I know I'm going Virgo on us, but I know personally the last 9 states I just went through, meeting all sorts of people. You can have a mental construct of meeting yourself and others, but when you meet them, it's a whole different knowing, and it's beautiful. She made me a cosmic justice. Look at that shit crazy, bro. This is true value, bro. This is my story. This deck is the story of a man who was underworld, Tartarus. Ah, shit. Now I'm going off. I want to close the circle. 1's for 5. All energies come home. And I pray they leave feeling fulfilled and overflowing. And they walk with the knowing of their royalty. They walk with the knowing that they're protected. Archangel Michael went hard last night, bro. Archangel Michael went hard last night in the Astros, bro. I kept waking up. And let me tell you something. I had a dream. Bro. It's not going to make sense, so I'm not going to say it. But it was for me. I was in a different world. I slept for 11 hours yesterday. I was in 2 different dreams. I woke up at 3:30, so 3:30. I was like, yo. And then I started seeing things move in my camper. Yo, this is deep. I got nervous. I was, you know me, I was speaking my shit. It would stop, but then it would be here. And I realized it was the Prince of Heaven. You know who that is, right? That's Archangel Michael. They call him the Prince. There's probably many princes in heaven. It's a title. Just like the word Lord, it's a title. Landlord. It's a title. So my thing is this. When I became aware, I slept like a real sleep, and I had a dream where I was in an academy of other mutants, bro. And when I say mutants, they don't look alien. There were other humans as well, at least from what I could see. There was more light, but I could move things with my hands, bro. I said I wasn't gonna say nothing, but fuck. 144 on my 144 May 1st, 144. My brother would be like, what does that mean? Give me the logos. I get to the point when I start seeing signs and wonder, I stop and say, ooh, thank you, God. Because there was a time I didn't feel like I was getting no signs. I felt like it was death. So that's the first thing I told him. I said, just be happy that you're in sync. Be happy that you're seeing a sign. And then investigate it. But if you approach anything with that attitude, you make me, you the type of motherfucker, and I love my brother, but not him, like, those type of people who are critical in their thinking, they'll make me hate things I even love. Because I didn't fall in love with it because of the critical thinking. I fell in love with it because it's an emotional, chemical relation. It's something for the body. When it's an emotional thing, it's a body, it's a physical thing. You know? When it's a chemical, it deals with the body, because people don't realize that the head and the body have two different languages. One's neurons and one's chemicals. Adam and Eve. God just told me, Corey, you had a solar return. God just told me everything you do now is going to be backed by soul. It's going to be backed by gold. He said, even if you walk in the same footprints and walk the same way, he said it don't matter. Mind, body, soul, the Merkaba. Ashe. What time is it? 1:47? Guys, I'm about to have a moment of silence for 3 minutes. And this 3 minutes is going to feel amazing. Ashe, family. Well, for one thing, I want to make sure that whenever someone's in my space, I want them to leave feeling better. Now, I can't control that, but I would like for you to feel better, to feel expanded, to feel evolved. But then Spirit said, you know, when I remember when I was in church when I was younger, one of the youth pastors said, I want to make sure when our youth group goes out, we leave that space looking better than when we got there. We're not leaving a mess. And I thought, well, I want to be like that with my energy as well. I want to make sure where I go, whether it be room, outside, I'm not just in space and I'm like this, but I'm in space animated by the Spirit, and I create. So I want it to be, now I'm not saying be bombastic and chaos. If that's you, boo-boo, that's you. But what I am saying is I want my impression to be made. Period. Welcome, Casey. Ashe. For those that are with me, we're healing, family. We're healing. Even just listening. Because I know I'm a mirror. Just like you're a mirror. And that's how fast you can alter yourself, alter your DNA. Light and sound. Who you hang around, what you've been listening to. I honestly believe in the last 5 minutes, you could have been free to the degree you surrendered. And I don't think there's anything higher than that. Spiritual self-care like that. Ashe. Welcome, Jay. Collapsing neural tunnels, neural pathways that we created, maybe even our own idealism. That's what I'm dealing with right now in this Taurus energy, in this new season. I need you to hear me. I'm my biggest problem right now. God has made a path for me. God has made a beautiful situation. Expand, Corey. Breathe. You made it. You did it. Yay. You can rest. Rest in the love. Because, you know, what I'm standing on is love. And I'm sure you can say the same thing. Because you can, like I said, you can build your house on many things. You can build your life in many things. But if it ain't about love, it ain't going to last. You're going to end up feeling a void. Even if you had all this money, you're like, damn, bro. I remember when I was a kid. Literally karmic, Stargate, jump into Stargate. Literally karmic collapses a false framework for this lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Shatakaya tatarawa. That's what I'm talking about, family. My Pluto's in Scorp too. I'm here for the rebellion, family. Guys, these cards are not like, these cards are a story of humanity. My story to humanity, the artist. Sarah the Moon Goddess made the cards. But if you look at it as a whole, What, you know? I'm going right there. What a lot of you need is not another book. You don't need another YouTube reading. Bye. Bye. What you need is not another YouTube reading. What you need is damn connection with yourself. A good long look in the mirror. A lot of you need to connect with spirit, connect with the life force. Self-care during this Taurus season is a must. You know that's value? Self-worth? That's real value? Bro, I got a deck to my name in my laptop. But when I walk in a room, boom! It's like, yo. Every one of you should be saying the same thing. Every one of you should be telling me the same story because you are me, bro. I'm not playing this game where I feel bad about telling you my truth. I'm not doing it. I've been the victim for too long. I'm not being cocky. I'm being real with you. Respect it, bro. Respect it. Or come see me in the 3D or get off my live. And what I'm saying is projecting something within my own shadow. I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm very well right now. But self-worth is everything. I don't care if you're making me a fucking sandwich. I don't care if you're making me a home. If that person that's making me something is not confident in himself, don't do it. I'll taste and smell that shit. I rebuke all manipulation and lies. I call forth the inner child. Ashe. I do believe there's more than 4 people in this room. I believe we're being watched. And it's a good watch. Because your universe, when we take a moment and breathe and just rest, the whole cosmos does that. It's like, and then boom, we're back at it again. Come on now. Don't be forgetting where you're from. Your true origin. Ashe, thank you, Divine Ones. You're able to call our energy back. Ashe. Alright, family. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Let's expand. Let's go. Ashe.